Hi, I'm Titya. This is Verdict, where we dig up interesting pasts behind some everyday words we use. In today's episode, we are going on a word safari to track down creatures that also snuck into our everyday vocabulary. So hop on. The first stop is a majestic elephant. Not an ordinary one, but a nearly mystical looking albino elephant or the white elephant.
What is white elephant?
In modern language, a white elephant refers to a burdensome possession, something that is expensive, hard to maintain, and very difficult to sell.
It was a great big white elephant of a place.
So, historically, the term comes from ancient Siam or modern day Thailand, where white elephants were considered, and they are still considered, sacred symbols of power, divinity, and prosperity with reference to its Buddhist culture. And legend has it that they were considered so sacred that sometimes kings gifted these elephants to people they did not like because they were expensive to care for and couldn't get rid of them easily because of the prestige that came with it. So it was like a royal version of passive aggressive gifting. The recipients would just be drained of all the energy and resources to maintain them, which explains the context of today's meaning of a white elephant, a burdensome possession, or an asset whose upkeep surpasses its value. Now let's talk about a not so elephant in the room, tiny flowers quietly growing on the walls. Flowers of genus Erismum, popularly called the wallflower. And although originally it is a flowering plant native to southern Europe, the term bloomed into a different meaning by the early 19th century, back when ballroom dances were all the rage. Those who weren't on the floor mingling in the middle would stay near the wall, simply observing the crowd. And people started comparing these quiet guests standing close to the wall to the flowers growing on the wall.
You're a wallflower.
And wallflower became a term used to describe individuals who are shy and reserved and prefer observing rather than participating in social events. Now let's zoom in a little and observe a creature crawling on one of those wallflowers that also crept into our modern day vocab. Bug. And the bugs have crept its way to the digital world to now represent glitches. And you know what? The first computer bug was an actual bug. So in 1947, Miss Grace Hopper, who is credited to coining and popularizing the term debugging, she and her team at Howard University were working on Mark II computer and it suddenly malfunctioned. And the real culprit was an actual moth stuck between the relay contacts. And they have even taped it to their logbook with a note, the first actual case of bug being found. And with that, our journey through the wild words have come to an end. I hope you enjoyed this words of